This is not your ordinary roasted peanuts. Using a traditional garlic roasting method, this technique creates a snack that is deeply aromatic, perfectly crunchy, and beautifully balanced in flavor. Exactly what you would expect from a refined kitchen. Once you taste it, you'll understand why it's so irresistible. Let's begin. First, prepare a suitable amount of raw peanuts. If possible, make a larger batch. When stored properly, they're very convenient to enjoy over time. Start by sorting the peanuts carefully, removing any that are dark, green, moldy, or damaged, as these affect flavor, safety, and the eating experience. Once sorted, place the peanuts in a bowl. Add warm water at about 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, 120 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and rinse. Then soak for 5 minutes. While the peanuts are soaking, prepare the aromatics. First, and most essential, garlic. Peel 7 to 10 cloves and slice them thinly. Garlic helps neutralize and balance oily aromas, especially effective for older peanuts or freshly roasted peanuts that tend to smell of hot oil. It makes the peanuts less harsh and lighter on the palate. Adding garlic also greatly enhances aroma. Next, prepare a piece of fresh ginger and slice it thinly. Ginger rounds out the flavor of the peanuts and adds a warm, traditional fragrance. Put the ginger and garlic on a plate. Add a few dried chilies with a spicy heat. Prepare several star anise pods, breaking them slightly so they release their aroma more easily during roasting. Add 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns, a few pieces of cinnamon, and finally, a few bay leaves. Set the spices aside. This roasting method uses salt instead of oil. Salt-roasted peanuts are easier on the body, even when eaten in larger amounts. Salt creates a stable roasting environment, distributes heat evenly, keeps the peanuts dry, and absorbs excess moisture, helping them stay crunchy longer. Prepare 400 grams of fine salt and set it aside. At this point, the peanuts have soaked long enough. They do not need extended soaking. Once the skins appear slightly wrinkled, they are ready. This brief soak helps the skins dry faster during roasting, shortens cooking time, reduces scorching, and removes raw bitterness and harshness. Use a slotted spoon to remove the peanuts and let them drain briefly, then transfer them to a large bowl. Add all the prepared spices to the peanuts. Add 1 teaspoon of 5-spice powder and 1 teaspoon of high-proof white alcohol. Now mix everything thoroughly by hand. 5-spice powder is a blend of spices such as star anise, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, and pepper. When the peanuts are seasoned before roasting, the essential oils gradually infuse into the skins, creating a warm, deep, well-rounded aroma without being overpowering. Even after cooling, the peanuts remain fragrant. The longer you chew, the more flavor you notice. The alcohol enhances aroma, helps flavors penetrate, and contributes to a crisp texture, making this step essential. Once mixed, let the peanuts marinate for about 20 minutes. Now, prepare a pan and add the salt. Heat the salt over medium heat first. After about 1 minute, you'll feel the salt warming evenly. Once the salt is hot, add the marinated peanuts and spices. After stirring briefly, you'll notice the peanut skins become coated with salt. This happens because the alcohol lightly moistens the surface. Don't worry about excessive saltiness. As the moisture evaporates, the salt will fall away. After a few minutes, the alcohol gradually evaporates and the peanuts become drier. At this stage, stir continuously and never use high heat, as strong heat can easily burn the peanuts. As the alcohol evaporates, it carries away unwanted odors and stale oil aromas. Ginger and black pepper, with their warming properties, help neutralize harsh smells, resulting in peanuts that are fragrant, clean, and gentle on the throat. From this point on, maintain low to medium heat throughout. After about 3 more minutes, the salt will begin to turn slightly yellow. The peanuts may not show much change yet, so continue roasting. Around the 8-minute mark, you'll smell a rich aroma. The ginger and garlic will gradually dry out. Continue stirring constantly. Do not stop. If your hand gets tired, you can switch to a small utensil to make stirring easier. Star anise, cinnamon, bay leaves, and 5-spice powder are rich in essential oils. When dry roasted in hot salt, these oils are released slowly and gently, absorbed into the peanut skins. The resulting aroma is warm and mellow, lingering without being sharp or artificial. Even after cooling, the peanuts remain fragrant, with flavor that deepens as you chew. This method transforms ordinary roasted peanuts into a premium herb-infused snack. When you hear a light crackling sound in the pan, the peanuts are nearly done. This sound indicates that they are dry and crisp. Lower the heat to the minimum and continue roasting until the spices are completely dry, allowing the aroma to fully develop. When finished, the salt will have turned a coffee color, and the garlic and ginger will be fully dried. At this point, the peanuts are cooked. Turn off the heat and use the residual heat to stir for about 1 more minute. The longer you stir, the crispier and more aromatic the peanuts become. Once the pan has completely cooled, the peanuts are ready to be removed. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Use a sieve to strain out the peanuts and remove the salt. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Transfer the peanuts to a plate. Once cooled, the peanuts will be very fragrant, extra crispy, and well seasoned. Gently squeeze a peanut. If the skin comes off easily, the roasting is a success. Deep-fried peanuts absorb a lot of oil, which can cause internal heat and isn't very healthy. This method reduces that issue while still producing crispy, aromatic peanuts that become richer the more you chew. Peanuts made this way are extremely crispy. One bite fills your mouth with aroma. Compared to frying in oil, this method is healthier and tastier. Many people worry that using so much salt will make the peanuts too salty. Not at all. The roasting time is short, and this is salt roasting, not salt soaking. The salt doesn't dissolve during roasting, so the peanuts absorb only a small amount, resulting in a perfectly balanced saltiness. Eating the peanuts with the skin gives a light, salty taste. Removing the skin leaves no salty taste at all. Ginger, pepper, cinnamon, and star anise help warm the stomach and reduce bloating, especially when eating oily peanuts. This makes it easier to digest, particularly for older people or when enjoying snacks in the evening. This method is perfect for snacks, entertaining guests, drinking snacks, selling in jars, or making as gifts. If you like it, give it a try. The leftover salt doesn't need to be wasted. Simply strain it through a fine sieve to remove spice residues, store it in a sealed jar, and reuse it many times. The more times the salt is used, the more fragrant it becomes. Once the salt has completely cooled, store it in an airtight container or storage bag. Peanuts roasted this way can also be made in large batches. Store them in an airtight container and take some out whenever you want. Very convenient. The method is simple and beginner-friendly. For the remaining ingredients, remove the chilies. Add the rest to a basin and pour in 1.5 liters of boiling water. Once the water cools to warm, soak your feet. This foot soak warms the body, dispels cold, improves blood circulation, promotes relaxation and better sleep, and provides mild antibacterial effects while reducing foot odor. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.